What's up, guys? It's Vaping with Spike Lee here. I'm gonna do a review today. Well, I've done another review today and 2 other videos today. But anyway, we're gonna do a review today of the Aspire Nautilus. So basically what you get is this fancy box. No, there's a tank inside and everything, I swear. So I got this off of West Coast Vape Supply for $40, and also I bought a pack of replacement coils. And about these coils, they're really nice, but the only issue with them is that this box of 5 was $15, and it's a little bit pricey. But considering the quality of the coils, it's not a bad price because they're extremely nice. They don't leak or anything. They're real tight. They wick up really nice, and they're also dual coil. So let's crack open this box. So it's a nice box. It's very appealing. Got Nautilus adjustable airflow tank system. We got their logo up here. Life changing. It says the same thing on the bottom. And it has this nice plastic cover on it, and it protects it very well. So you slide this cover off. It's got, you know, some information on the back. It's got this nice little gold emblem here. Looks pretty legit. It's holographic and stuff. It's pretty sweet. Alright, so open up the box. Just pull it down from the bottom. What you get is a user manual, and it basically just shows some basic information, what you should get in the box, how to fill it, you know, yada yada, all your basic stuff that you should know, and that comes with it. And here's the inside of the box. So as you can see from a first glance, it's really nice looking. So you get one coil pre-installed in the tank, and you also get a spare coil and a beauty ring for Ego style batteries that don't fit a 510. Well, they fit a 510, but it just makes it look better. The coil that is pre-installed is a 1.6 ohm, and this spare coil is a 1.8, and these are dual coil. Alright, let's pull this out. Okay. So, it is a very nice looking tank. The trademarks are really nice. It has their logo here, Aspire, has the name of the tank, Nautilus, and it's 5 mil capacity, so they have the numbers here, 1 through 5. And one thing I noticed that's really cool about this is on each number it actually has a little leaf. Instead of your normal black line, they have little leaves at each milliliter marking. And I thought that was pretty cool. So from the top to bottom, we're just going to go over this. So you get your standard 510 drip tip. It's a little different than most of your other drip tips. If you look straight through it, that has a really wide gauge. And I noticed whenever you draw on it, it has a lot of airflow, and it's actually pretty nice. So standard 510 drip tip has a nice seal. It's not falling out very easily. This top piece unscrews. It's a little tight, and I actually haven't unscrewed it yet, but I know that the glass underneath is threaded, and it's sealed extremely tight. The glass itself is Pyrex. It's not breaking easily, trust me. It's actually already taken a drop, and it handled it great. Now the airflow system. What it has is a rotating wheel here that has 4 different hole settings. So we start at the smallest hole, which is right there, and you spin it. Wait, that's the biggest hole, my bad. Okay, so you start there, spin it to the next biggest, third biggest, and fully open. I prefer to have it on the third setting because it's not a completely airy draw, and you still have a little bit of drag, and it hits extremely well. You get a lot of flavor too. Next, you have your entire bottom piece that comes out. I'll take that off in a minute, show you how to fill it. So, other than this bottom piece, you have a kind of unique looking 510 thread. The threads are extremely nice on this. I don't see any issues, and I haven't had any issues with it. But instead of being an open thread, it has this bottom piece that's like closing that off, which I think is really cool because with other tanks, such as the Pro tank, whenever I used those, the coil had that opening at the bottom, and liquid would always drip through the bottom, and you'd have a bunch of liquid in your battery, and that's not good. So let's take this off now. What you want to do, I usually take the drip tip off. Set it down, well, not set it down, hold it downward so that the top is facing towards the ground, and twist this off. And these tanks are sealed extremely tight, so if it's not coming off at first, it's not your fault, it's just that it's a really tight sealed tank. So we twist this off, and there we go. Oh, that's new. Okay, my coil came out with the bottom piece. Okay, so what you have here is your bottom part, and you see the giant rubber grommet around the outside is extremely tight. So now, since my coil didn't come off with the bottom piece, I'm just going to take that off real quick. So that screws out, and this is what your coil looks like. And like I said, this is a 1.6 ohm dual coil, and these are extremely nice. Let's throw this back in the bottom piece. So say you wanted to change your coils. What you would do is unscrew your old coil from this bottom piece, grab your new coil, and stick it back in. Screw it in place, juice up, and you're ready to go. Let me wipe some juice off my hands. Okay, so now we got our bottom piece off. Grab our tank again. So we have our tank, and it's already filled a little bit, but I need some more because I love this juice. It's really good. I'm using Redhead from Vape Tech. So the openings on this tank are huge, and you have no problems filling it at all. So I'm just going to take the liquid, drop it in. And that should do for now. Alright, close this up, set it aside. Now you're filled up. Not completely, but I got enough in here to do me for the rest of the night probably. Like I said before, this is a 5 milliliter tank, so it will hold 5 milliliters. And now that that's filled up Just go ahead and throw this bottom piece back on. It's just a screw-on bottom. Screw it until it's nice and snug. Oh, that's what she said. No, that's nasty. Okay. So that's on nice and tight. If you got any juice excess on the side, just go ahead, give it a little wipe. I usually use my sleeves, and then my clothes smell nice and fresh, like redhead. Okay, so we grab our drip tip, throw it back on, and we are rejuiced and ready to go. So let's go ahead and throw this on my Vamo, and we'll see how it performs. Alright, so it's on, and I am using the third hole setting, like I said, and we're on 5 volts. The flavor on this tank is just incredible, especially for being a tank instead of your RBA and RDA, where you get your massive clouds and crazy taste. It definitely competes with those. It is a little bit on the pricey side. Like I said, it's $40 off of West Coast Vape Supply, but I think for what you're getting, it's well worth the money, and I'm definitely happy that I got it. So let's take another hit. Oh, it's so good. So good. These tanks have not leaked at all. I've had no overwicking issues. My coils haven't had any burnt taste. The draw is amazing. The construction of it is just perfect. At least for what I was looking for, it is perfect. It just has everything that I could want in a tank, and is definitely my top choice if you're looking to buy a tank, especially with the Pyrex glass. I mean, you got your durability, change your airflow. Coils are a little expensive, but they last a long time. You can get 1 to 2 months out of one coil. And for this tank, that's about it. It's an awesome tank, and I suggest you go out and buy one. $40 on West Coast Vape Supply. It's a good price for what you get, and definitely recommend it. I'm just gonna have another hit before I go. Oh, that is incredible. And the clouds you get off of this too is very, very nice, especially compared to like a Pro Tank or something of that nature. Also your Aspire tanks, it just blows them out of the water completely. Taste, vapor, everything. So yeah, go out and get one. Give it 2 thumbs up. But for now, take it easy, keep vaping, peace out.